Dear friends, good evening. I am Mr. Shekhar, a retired professor of English. In the last class, we discussed the importance of active voice and passive voice. You might feel, is it so important? I would say yes, definitely. Why? While talking and writing, at times we use active voice, and at other times we have got to use passive voice. Unless you know where to use active and where not to use, where to use active and where to use passive, you will be groping in the dark. You will be groping in the dark. Okay, now, moreover, the knowledge, a sound knowledge of active voice and passive voice improves your communication skills to a very great extent. As a result, you will be able to do well in interviews. Now today, as I said in the last class, this is a much more important topic than all other topics. Why? Because in almost all competitive examinations, questions are literally lifted from this particular topic. Why? Here is where most candidates are likely to get confused and go wrong. Even most newspapers go wrong with regard to this particular topic. Whether to use a singular verb or a plural verb. That's it. So I have written here singular verb, present tense, plural, past tense, singular, plural, has, have, any verb with yes, goes, go, meets, meet, writes, write, any verb with yes and without yes. Where to use a singular verb and where to use a plural verb. In the question you will really get confused. What should I use? Should I use a singular verb or a plural verb? We are going to see such situations here. Look at this, the first one. The performance of the boys is disappointing. See, normally before we introduce a verb, we look at the noun close to it. We look at the noun close to it. Boys. Boys being a plural noun, we tend to use are. It might sound alright, but that's wrong because you need to identify the actual subject. The actual subject is performance, which is singular, hence it is only. We are talking about the performance, not the voice. It is a singular one to be followed by a singular verb. Look at the next one. The boys of my class have gone on a picnic. Have, plural verb. Class is a singular noun. We normally use a plural singular verb. Has gone. No, we are not talking about a class, we are talking about the boys. It is a plural noun. So it tends to be followed by a plural verb. So this is just an example to make you understand how to identify the actual subject. This is a singular one to be followed by a singular verb. Is alright. This is a plural one to be followed by a plural verb, which is alright. But you might get confused. Boys being plural, we should use are. No. Class being singular, we should use has. No. Look at the next one. If two nouns connected by and, boys and girls, my father and mother, okay, Raju and Ramu. When two nouns are linked, joined together by and, normally we tend to use a plural verb. That's absolutely fine. But look at the examples given here. Two nouns suggest only one idea. I will explain. It is followed by a singular verb. These are all singular verbs. See, Time and tide waits for no man. Time doesn't wait for anybody. It keeps moving. Tides, waves in the sea, do not wait for anybody. Tides. So they can be just only one idea. I will give you one more example. Rice alone you don't eat. You can't eat. Boiled rice, you just can't eat. It goes with either curd or curry. Both together can be only one idea. When you have rice, you have to have some curry or curd or something like that. So together, both convey only one idea. So rice and curry was. Okay, look at the next one. Bread and butter is his only food. Bread, can you eat alone? You can't. Butter, can you eat alone? You can taste it. But can you eat alone? Bread along with butter goes well. They can give one idea. Okay, look at the next one. The novelist and poet is dead. You might think that there are two different people. You might think that there are two different people. But the same person is a novelist and poet. The same person is a novelist and poet. So it refers to only one. If it were to refer to two different people, how it should be the novelist and the poet. If you introduce the here, then it refers to two different people. The novelist is a single person and the poet is another individual. Two different people, hence it is are. But here, in the absence of the, both refer to the same person. The poet and the novelist, both are only one, the same individual. Look at the next one. Words joined together by a singular subject by with as well as. Words joined together with as well as. See, the mother with her children. So, with the word to with and as well as, whatever is the first noun, that should be followed by a singular verb. The mother has committed suicide. And the same thing here, the children with their mother. The children is a plural noun. So you should be have committed. Have committed. The verb agrees with the first noun. The mother. With or as well as. Or together with. Along with. The verb agrees with the first noun. That's it. Now look at the next one. Neither nor. See, with regard to this structure, if it is a singular noun, singular verb. Plural noun, plural verb. Don't bother about whatever you have here. No. This is the same thing with regard to either or. Whatever you have after nor or are, you have to follow the same. Plural noun to be followed by a plural verb. Singular noun to be followed by a singular verb. Any example? Okay, now. Every one of the boys, when you see it's a plural noun, when you have each one, every one, it is to be followed by a singular verb. Every one of the boys, each one of the team members, everyone, each one is to be followed by a singular verb. Don't forget. Now, maybe you can later look into the transcript. You should find, although there is no place for me to write down the examples. Look at the next one. Many a time. Many times is fine, but many a time, you don't use times. There is no such word. Many a boy, many a child. Okay, that is also followed by a singular verb. I will write here. Many a time. Singular verb. Singular verb. And the next one of my friends, a typical question. invariably asked in all examinations, and invariably people commit mistakes. In one of my friends, one of many, that is it, I have lots of friends, for only one. One of my friends has met with an accident. Singular verb, please understand, singular. One of my friends has met with an accident. One of my teachers is not keeping well. And one of my teachers was admitted to hospital yesterday. To understand, one of my friends is always followed by a singular verb. Don't ever commit this mistake. You can be doubly sure that this question might be asked, because lots of people commit this mistake. One of the boys, one of my teachers, one of my neighbors, one of my friends, and so on. Okay, now we will discuss some more details in the next class. I have not given any examples here. I thought I should be able to give you examples, mostly because there is no place for me to write down the examples. So if you were to look into the transcript, you should be able to hear and write down the examples in your notebook. But take it from me, all that I can tell you is a very important topic from the examination point of view. I would even say that if you can go through only this topic and understand all the points I have made, it is more than enough. It is more than enough. So let me wind up. Thank you very much for listening to me, and please subscribe to this channel. If you find this is really useful, we will see a few more in the classes to come. Thank you so much. Till I see you in the next class. Bye.